What is up, guys? This is Bullshot, back again with another Call of Duty mobile video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I am gonna be covering the top 5 best submachine guns to use inside of the Season 3 Battle Royale. I am gonna be ranking these 5 insanely powerful weapons based on their time to kill, the overall mobility of each of these 5 weapons, and their overall versatility in the battlefield, and I am gonna be showcasing you the best gunsmith setup you can get your hands on inside of the Battle Royale. The entire thing may be a little bit longer, but the video and the loadouts will be extremely helpful for all of my fellow viewers. That's why I am suggesting you to stick to the end of the video. Now, if this is your first time here in my channel, then be sure to press the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I make some great tips and tricks videos and make some pretty powerful loadouts for the Battle Royale. And trust me, you don't want to miss out any of my custom build. You can also follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server for exclusive tips and more awesome content. Links are provided in the description. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Starting at number 5 spot, we have the Mac10. This used to be the fastest killing submachine gun inside of the Battle Royale. But after the damage range buff of the Fennec, this became slightly inconsistent. Especially, the ground variant of the Mac10 feels a little bit off in close range engagements. The only downside of this weapon is the size of the magazine and the damage per bullet, which seems extremely low, even for a solo 1 vs 1 battle. But you can solve this problem with the purple or the legendary variant of the extended magazine mods. Now, with the custom variant of this weapon, I have boosted the damage range and the hipfire accuracy to the maximum level. It is a pretty aggressive build, which mainly thrives in close range engagements. Anyways, for the mods with this one, I am recommending you to use the hipfire boost mods, the long range mods, and most importantly, the legendary variant of the extended magazine mods to get the best results possible. Then, coming at number 4 spot, we have the Fennec. This is one of the fastest killing weapon inside of the Battle Royale. It is extremely optimized for up-close engagements. It has one of the fastest amount of rate of fire, and the hipfire accuracy of this weapon is exceedingly accurate. Although it is not as accurate as the RUS, still, it can inflict some serious amount of damage in close quarter engagements. But there are some major downsides, which come along with this weapon. The damage range, and the amount of damage per bullet. However, the time to kill is still more optimized than the Mac10. Also, the default magazine size is too low, so it is strictly not recommended to use the Fennec without any magazine modification attachments. Anyways, for the custom loadout of this weapon, I am using the MIP extended light barrel and the monolithic suppressor, which will increase the damage range and silence the sounds of your shots. And I am using the extended magazine A, which is super important attachment for this loadout. This extra ammunition capacity will be extremely helpful inside of the Battle Royale. I have improved the overall damage range and cranked up the hipfire accuracy to the maximum level. It is by far one of the fastest killing loadout in close range distance. Now, for the mods with this one, I am recommending you to use the hipfire boost mods, the long range mods, and most importantly, the legendary variant of the extended magazine mods to get the best results possible. Now, coming at number 3 spot, we have the Lapa and the Rus79u, two pretty identical submachine guns to use inside of the Battle Royale. The Lapa is a recently added lightweight prototype weapon with reliable damage and good firing control. It has improved handling speeds with a slower fire rate, which is pretty comfortable to control up to a pretty decent range. The overall recoil is moderate with a little bit of inconsistency. On the other hand, the recoil of the Rus79u is pretty easier to handle, and the hipfire accuracy of this submachine gun is by far the most accurate one. It is a rather low damage per bullet weapon, however, at 9 meters, it is able to achieve a 4 to 5 hit kill consistently to the entire body. Here are the best gunsmith builds for these two weapons. Both of these builds have high fire accuracy and magazine improvement, making these perfectly compatible for close range engagements. Anyways, for the mods with these two weapons, I am recommending you to use the hipfire boost mods, the long range mods, and the extended magazine mods to get the best results possible. Then, coming at number 2 spot, we have the QQ9. The QQ9 is a mid-tier submachine gun, which feels almost similar as the Rus79u in so many ways. This submachine gun has very high rate of fire and pretty good damage per bullet, allowing it to kill well-armored players pretty quickly. It has an awesome combination of fire rate and damage range, which can go up to a pretty noticeable distance. It also has some pretty dense bullet spread, which comes super helpful for hip firing in close quarter engagements. And after receiving the recent buffs in this new season, the QQ9 has become nearly unstoppable. Here is the best custom gunsmith of the QQ9, which is highly optimized for close-range battles. It has great hip-fire accuracy, decent damage range, and improved magazine capacity, which makes it more compatible than its ground variant. Anyways, for the mods with this one, I am recommending you to use the hip-fire boost mods, the long-range mods, and the extended magazine mods to get the best results possible. Now, before we get to our number 1 spot, we have MX9 as the honorable mention. This weapon sports a higher than average fire rate for an SMG, but it does not surpass weapons like the Fennec or the Mac10. It can earn a consistent 5 to 6 shot kill in close-range engagements. In general, the MX9 serves as a close to mid-range oriented submachine gun with limited usability at long range and compared to the rest of its class, is more oriented towards mobility in terms of performance, as well as the attachments. This weapon is quite powerful in close range to mid-range, even beating out the Fennec if the user has decent enough aim. For the custom variant of this weapon, I have increased the overall damage range and the hip-fire accuracy to the maximum level. And for the mods with this one, I am recommending you to use the hip-fire boost mods, the long-range mods, and the extended magazine mods to get the most effective results possible. And finally, coming at number 1 spot, we have the PPSH-41, which is one of the fastest killing weapon inside of the Battle Royale. But it got slightly downgraded after the release of the previous season. This submachine gun has a deadly combination of high damage and fast fire rate. And on top of that, it also has a pretty solid hip-fire accuracy and high-quality damage range, which is much higher than the weapons like the Fennec or the Mac10. And with the perfect combination of the mods, you can make just the ground variant so much more powerful that you won't even need to worry about any custom one. It can outpower an enemy almost as fast as the Fennec. The biggest plus point is, the PPSH has significantly higher damage range than most of the submachine guns available inside of the Battle Royale, but the hip-fire accuracy is slightly less dense if you compare it to the rest of the weapons. Now, with the custom variant of this weapon, I have boosted the damage range and the hip-fire accuracy to the maximum level. It is a pretty aggressive build, which mainly thrives in close to mid-range engagements. Anyways, for the mods with this one, I am recommending you to use the hip-fire boost mods, the long-range mods, and the extended magazine mods to get the best results possible. Anyways, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed today's contents. It would be greatly appreciated if you drop a like and share this with your teammates. And if you are new here, then don't forget to press the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I upload some pretty helpful tips and tricks videos and make some pretty powerful gunsmith loadouts for the Battle Royale. And trust me, you don't want to miss out any of my custom build. Follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server for exclusive tips and more awesome content. Links are provided in the description. Alright then, have a great day. I'll catch you at the next one with another new amazing video for the Battle Royale. Till then, take care. Bulls out.